Hello there, only one Kenobi here. Only one. Now this is going to be the most unorthodox beginning of one of my videos you've ever seen in this series, the Vintage Collection Quickshot series, because I, only one Kenobi, committed a bit of a boob recently. A bit of a blunder, oh my god, yes. So what I usually do for my Quickshot series is I consult, if I lose count or I'm not sure what's coming next, I consult, Wikipedia, only because there's no BS on there. I can get straight to the list of all the vintage collection as opposed to going through someone's website and finding the list or whatever. But anyway, I consult Wiki quite a lot. It's just straightforward. And so when I saw, basically, VC131, I should have reviewed, but instead I reviewed that fella, Crate. Because what it must have been was, I don't know how I've made that mistake. I must have seen Luke, Last Jedi, and I thought, brilliant, yes, let's review Luke Crate. Probably because I love this figure so much and I couldn't wait to do it. I did it, but it wasn't his turn yet. It was actually 131 was Luke Skywalker, which was also Last Jedi, but it's whatever you want to call that, Ahch-To Luke. So basically, I can't go back in time and change anything. So if you want to see a review for VC146, the real 146, you need to go back. I'll leave a link to it, of course. And nobody noticed it. Nobody said in the comments, oh, it's the wrong one. I didn't notice it. You didn't notice it, I didn't notice it, but somebody will in the future, no doubt, be looking for VC146. I don't know, whatever. So what I'll do, instead of doing Luke Crate, which I've already done, I shall now do what I should have done for 131, which is Luke Skywalker, Ahch-To, whatever you want to call it. Lightsaber toss. I don't want to call it that. I don't know, is definitely not, it's Hermit Luke, but it's not Hobo Luke, when he's wasting your time, when she's following him. So I've got lots of things I'm showing you here. That's the figure there, by the way. This, I just thought I'd whip that out as well. That's the 5 POA, which is also exceptionally good. And then I have 2 variations of the card back. So the first thing actually I want to say before we get rolling, and in fact I'll go back to here, this is Luke, this is Rey Island Journey. If you take the poncho off, she is the perfect Rey to have at the end of Force Awakens. Which brings me to the first point I want to say. This Luke here, right? I wish to God they'd put it on a Force Awakens card back. Instead, our friends at Hasbro decided to put it on a Last Jedi card, which is such a shame because that could have been the Last Jedi Luke that we got. There's sod all cards for Force Awakens available anyway. You've only got 3, is it? Rey, maybe 4. Sorry, there's 4. Phasma, Ren, First Order Stormtrooper. Going back to this, in my Phasma video, I was talking about my favourite moment of the Force Awakens was when Luke turned around and I just got my first glimpse of Luke, and it just blew me away in the cinema. Just seeing my child, let's get rid of him now. My childhood hero just stood there and he turned slowly. He didn't speak, which was a slight disappointment. And, Mark Hamill to this day jokes about it. But I just never forget it. And you saw his mechanical hand. Very dramatic. And then the following film took the piss. And then this is why I don't... Well, I love this car. I do like this car back. But I don't like the fact it's got that badge on it because it just... it's pre-lightsaber toss. I didn't like the lightsaber toss. I'm entitled to my opinion, damn it. That's my opinion on it. I don't like that, I'm afraid. Sorry. It didn't do it for me. What happened in the cinema was... I was watching the Last Jedi. I don't hate The Last Jedi. In fact, I really am an admirer of the fan edit of it. If you haven't seen the, what's it called now? The Clark Zuckerberg edit. It's Clark Zuckerberg. And it's on a website called thefallennight.com. And if you're someone who is really skeptical of The Last Jedi or didn't like it or whatever, or if you watch that version of it, I'm convinced you will enjoy it a little bit more. Anyway. I just think it was just a shame that we didn't get that on a Force Awakens card. I know he didn't speak. I know he didn't do anything in it other than turn around at the end. But still, it was the cherry on the cake I felt in the cinema. For me, and maybe for you too. I don't know. I just thought it was a special moment in cinema history. The moment Luke Skywalker appears on the screen. there you are. That's that said. Let's go in on the card back, huh? As I say, it's just sort of when he throws it. But again, I can't not look at this image and not think of The Force Awakens. That's why I think it's a shambles that they didn't put The Force Awakens on there, but it doesn't matter. It's done now. But still, that's how he would have looked. That's how he did look in The Force Awakens. And if you want to do a diorama like I have, with that Rey, or any kind of Rey holding out it's a really good figure, that, actually, for holding out the saber. And again, I thought I'd show the 5 POA because that is excellent. I remember when I saw that. I thought that was great. Anyway, so I have it sort of sat on his head, the cloak, whatever you want to call it. It's got some kind of strings that go around the neck, but I just have it sat on him, on the head, because he was just sort of behind it, wasn't he? It was again, I loved the moment when he just appeared and you wanted to know the story. You just wanted to know so much more. What's happening? And then, well, we found out what happened and whatever, but yeah, that's another story. Don't want to go down the dark path of talking about the sequel trilogy culmination. But anyway, nice figure. Sorry about the blunder. If you were expecting to see VC146 Loot Crate, it's there. It's back in the archive. I'll leave a link to it. But anyway, so nice to talk about this one anyway, because it is a good figure. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry about all the babble there. I just had to get things cleared up. If you are new around here, of course, subscribe, especially if you are a fan of the vintage collection. And if you are a current subscriber, don't forget to tap the notification bell, because these quick shots, I would like to get my desk clear of them. I enjoy doing them and stuff, but I've got a lot of other ideas I want to get on with, because things like this I haven't reviewed. I should have reviewed it. Massive views for other YouTubers and stuff. And I kind of missed the party, man. I could have had a review of that, but you see, I didn't, because number one, I thought it was a rare variant, this, and I didn't want to open it until I got my second. My second one arrived on Monday, and it's the same bloody card number. And also, I didn't want to open it. I thought, well, I'll save it for the quick shots, but it'll be ages till I get to that. So that's why I'm trying to get through. And then I've got loads of other ideas to do with figures and yada yada. Awesome. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only One. Out.